It's crazy to think that people get married to people just for other trivial reasons like finance. In 2025, since 2020, the world has opened up to a lot of people. Or will I say the world has slowed down to ensure that everybody is able to be financially free. And if you can't find a way to be financially free, to actually put your burden on somebody that you don't care about, I think it should be a crime. Most people get into relationships just to take advantage of somebody, right? A lot of women get married to people that they don't care about at all, and they end up, destroying this person's life. This person is slaving. Women need to understand that men are actually slaving to ensure that they build a family. But if this man is to wake up one day to discover that the kids in his household are not his, he has been hustling for 20 years straight, thinking that he has built a family, he has been able to love a wife, go out there slave from morning till night, and only to discover that he has never been building a household. He has actually been raising someone else's kids. He has actually been taking care of a woman who do not really care about him. She's just there because she needs a roof over her head, and she has been mean to him and all that stuff throughout these years. I think it's highly unfair. The same crime that they're charging Yahoo boys for scamming people, right, outside the country, for saying they are falling in love with people and they're collecting money from them, is the same crime that most women need to be charged for. Because it's something else if, as a man, you are aware that, okay, I'm just helping this person out. As a woman, you could get assistance from a man, and the man will be like, okay, let me assist you. I'll send you some money every month. Or the man decides to adopt certain kids, right? There are men who will actually decide to raise someone else's kids. But you decide to go on this scam, this trickery, this treachery to deceive somebody, and then you think it's all right. And you say, I've seen some women who have been called out on this act, and they'll be like, is there any woman without any skeleton in her closet? Like, oh, this is what all women do. No, you are a very evil person. And I think, there needs to be some criminal code against such behavior. It is criminal, it is terrible, it is chaotic, and I think most marriages, like, if you do not love somebody, why are you there with the person? You are so egotistic that you don't want to be, how will I put it, you don't want your peers to see you working and hustling and trying to build something for yourself. You rather take advantage of somebody doing this. Are there some men also doing this? Yes, please. There are some men, for financially well-to-do women. There are also some men taking advantage of some of these women doing things like that. But at least they are not bringing children for this woman to raise. And, but they are there to take advantage of the woman. But I think it should be a crime in this country for any woman doing this. And this goes in line with DNA testing that most women don't want to do. They feel offended. I think if you're a woman, if you have a child for your husband and your husband say, oh, I like to do DNA testing, you say, go ahead, darling, like, it's cool. I don't think there's anything to be offended about. Say, oh, you don't trust me and all that. Or you can be offended but still tell him to go and do it. You understand? You could say, so you mean you don't trust me, go ahead and do it, and after I do it, buy me a car. After I do it, buy me, do you understand? Because you are sure that it's his kid. But if you are promiscuous, having kids by other men, or busy sleeping with other men, and you are unsure if this kid is actually his, I think you're committing a crime, and you should be prosecuted by the full arm of the law. My name is Kid Sadiq Billionaire.